let's take a look at this because there's a lot more video that's coming out and a lot of stuff that I saw that we're now seeing too as well. So this is from Wall Street Apes, January 6th video. Everyone wants to pretend doesn't exist. On camera, an undercover police officer states, "We go undercover as Antifa in the crowd." And this is on January 6th. Media silent, both parties silent. Ask yourself, why would the Republicans be silent? Intelligence agencies silent, no indictments, no nothing, just pure treason. And take a look here. Look, listen for yourself. You'll see the badge hanging from the undercover officer. Listen to what he says.
Well, we go undercover as Antifa in the crowd. So can you put that back in?
You can see it right there.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, it feels better. You guys get sprayed. Here. Take this orange bottle.
Fast forward this part. Okay.
There he is.
Oh, so that's the guy.
That's the guy right there, the undercover officer.
So that's the undercover cop.
Yep.
And he's posing as a regular protester.
Yep. And he told the Capitol Police that we go undercover here.
As Antifa.
As Antifa.
You think this is the first time they've gone undercover as Antifa?
So when I'm in Portland, I was in Portland and I saw Antifa and cops having a battle. Do you think the cops that are there dressed as cops know that the people in Antifa are also dressed as are cops?
Yes.
Do you think they know? So they all know this is
they're
a show.
told because we have another video that kind of shows that where they have all these Capitol Police. We're talking, well, how do you identify these other people that are out there?
Let's see it.
Here's it is right here.
Maybe digital
Your non-uniform guys have any identifiers? Like
They will have a wristband.
What?
Their guns will have a candy stripe on the barrel.
Okay.
I don't know the wristband color, but they'll have a wristband somewhere. Okay.
So wait a minute. Pause.
Digital.
So he just said that the cops that are undercover in the crowd will have a wristband, and then they're going to have something on the tip of their guns.
If they have a gun,
if they have a gun, they'll have something. So
there.
that's how you know they're good
Yes.
guys. If you see somebody with a gun, but it has a mark on the tip, that's how you know they're the good guys.
He also says in the rest of the video here too as well that you can identify them from the boots they're wearing.
Let's watch.
They will have a wristband. Their guns will have a candy stripe on the barrel.
Okay.
I don't know the wristband color, but they'll have a wristband somewhere. Okay. Maybe digital.
Your non-uniform guys have any identifiers? Like
They will have a wristband. Their guns will have a candy stripe on the barrel.
Candy stripe.
I don't know the wristband color, but they'll have a wristband somewhere. Okay.
New body cam footage from J6 discussing how they were set up. Let them take the Capitol. This is why they don't want more J6 footage released. And this is a crazy one here too as well, because you're going to see a Capitol Police officer. Now this is after we've seen they got one guy going undercover as Antifa. He's telling the other Capitol Police this. You have the Capitol Police discussing how to identify the good guys, the friendlies they called them in the crowd, whether they have a wristband down.
Go in the Capitol.
Those two as well. The fingers will all point back, not just at Pelosi and her staff secretly weakening security and setting it up, but all of Congress. And you have to ask yourself, what benefits came out for the security state after January 6th? Well, we also know that they have more spying power now. They have more abilities. They took away more of our civil liberties. They were able to start looking at J6 people at their bank records, right? They went to the banks and they used to have to get a warrant for this, but now they gave them more powers to look up when they were using the ATMs nearby and whatnot. They also got more money to protect themselves, Kurt. They got a bill signed where Capitol Police got a crap ton more money to protect themselves. And they also want to quell any type of protest in the future. And they're using January 6th as an excuse.
You know, kidding. I assumed all of this before that, just because, you know, who died at this thing other than some fat guys on Adderall?
Yeah.
A woman that got shot by a cop.
Ashley Babbitt.
And then they made up a cop that committed suicide, and they said he was killed by the crowd with a fire extinguisher.
They had to retract that story. But now here's a Capitol Police officer who was like, holy cow, this is bullshit. They set us up. meaning they let this happen. They threw them to the wolves. Like I said, we saw more cops at the Force the Vote rally, which there was 60 protesters. There was 60 of us. And they came out with the zip ties, armed to the T. There was more of cops, Capitol Police, at that small event less than a week before than there was at an event where there was almost 500,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Who set the cops up on Jan 6?
That's what they did. They set up 64. Oh, absolutely. And then they asked her to come 2 hours later.
Was it the same people who set up the rally attendees?
Nah, right away. They set us the fuck up. So now we ain't got shit. We ain't got no motherfucking thing.
Those are cops on January 6th saying that they were set up. The cops were set up.
Yes.
Those are cops saying that they were set up. So now if you show this to a Biden voter, they'll say you're cherry picking videos.
Yes, they will.
I've showed these things to Biden voters.
Is there a context where that works fine?
That's what I say. What they don't. I go. What context when you show the guy with the buffalo helmet and the pajama bottoms, and the cops take him and they open up the doors for him with the keys, and he's very respectful. And what part of that is cherry picked? They just repeat.
You're cherry picking the thing that shows it's not true. What you think?
You're cherry. Yeah, you mean the thing that shows it's
the
not
facts of the case.
Yes.
You mean?
That's all they say. It's amazing to watch. Regular Biden voters, Hillary voter, regular Democrats just repeat what they've been brainwashed to say on whatever they say on the television. They just repeat back. I've said that I was at dinner with 3 comedians from Boston, every one of them quoting fucking Rachel Maddow bullshit. And I'm like, is there anything you hear on MSNBC that you are skeptical of? Is there anything Anderson Cooper says that you don't believe? There is nothing that they say they don't believe. They are skeptical of nothing that they hear. If it's on the news, it's real.
You take the Bostonian out of Boston. You can't take the Catholic out of him.
Oh shit!
We ain't got no motherfucking thing.
Is this why so much January 6th footage has been hidden for so long?
Take this motherfucker. Shit.
Here, you need water.
I'm hot. She was wired. She was on. He said, "Be quiet. I'm hot. I'm hot. I got a microphone and a camera on me."
Oh, that's what she means.
I'm hot. Come on. Don't say anything here. Keep it quiet. This is conversation that doesn't need to be filmed.
Oh,
we don't want to get in trouble by our supervisors.
Come see our live shows. We're going to be in Chicago, Rosemont, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, New York City, Pottstown, Pennsylvania, Stamford, Toronto, Toledo, Detroit, St. Louis, and more. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets.